What's up, sports maniacs? I'm Justin Walters, and this is All Sorts of Sports. First thing we're going to talk about today is Game 2 of the World Series. First of all, what a game. This is honestly one of the best World Series games that we have seen possibly ever. This game was definitely a roller coaster of emotions for me because I'm a Dodgers fan. So the Dodgers were up 3-2 in the top of the ninth, but then Houston came back and they ended up tying it up. Dodgers coming up to bat in the bottom of the ninth, and I actually tweeted this: Cody Bellinger will hit a walk-off to win it. And then this happened.
Bellinger hits it into right center field. Back on the track, about 2 steps in front of the wall.
I was literally just a couple feet shy from being greatness. Well, Bellinger too, but mostly me. Anyways, then in the bottom of the 10th, Houston ended up hitting back-to-back home runs, which is the first time that has ever happened in the World Series. This would give them a 5-3 lead over the Dodgers, but the Dodgers aren't giving up that easily, as they end up scoring a couple of runs on their own in the bottom of the 10th. And then in the top of the 11th, Houston ended up scoring a couple more runs. The Dodgers were just not able to overcome those runs. Houston ended up winning the game 7-6. Game 3 of this series is going to be tonight, and I'm sure it will not disappoint. Like I said, this series is going to be like this the entire time. It's going to be a great series. 2 of the best teams in baseball going head-to-head for a World Series championship. Let me know what your thoughts are for the rest of this series. What's it going to end up? The link for the full game highlights for Game 2 is down in the description if you want to check that out. And before we get to our second story, there are just a couple of clips that I want to share with you guys. And some awesome clips I think you guys will want to check out. First clip was recently uploaded. It is titled Tom Moskrop Crazy Full Court Shot. Go over and check out this shot. It looks like maybe like an AAU game. This kid shot a full court shot, just one-handed, just chucked it. What confused me about the clip was after he made the full court shot, spoiler alert, obviously you knew he was going to make it. After he made the full court shot, the other team grabbed the ball, inbounded it, and started coming down court, which leads me to believe time was not expired. So this kid was just like feeling like LaMelo Ball or something, just chucks this thing up there. For our fail segment, we have the goalkeeper for Benfica. The goalkeeper for Benfica caught a free kick, but then he ended up backing into the net. It was a really interesting kind of place. Link down in the description for that as well. Check it out. And then for our meme, we have this. As you can see, it's a very funny comparison between the Dodgers third baseman, Justin Turner, and I believe it's pronounced Tormund? Tormund from the North. Classic. We also have our secret link down in the description below. Everything that I just listed will be down in the description, so check out those links and enjoy those videos as well. Our second topic for today is Haha Funny One Magic commented on the last video, and he said, what do you think about the Vikings' success and chances to go to the Super Bowl? The Minnesota Vikings are currently sitting atop of the NFC North with a 5-2 record. Now, the Vikings have been a really interesting team to watch this year. They have one of the top defenses once again in the league, but are also struggling with injuries, just like last year. And the biggest loss of the year has to be standout rookie running back, Dalvin Cook. But they've also lost their starting quarterback, Sam Bradford, and Stephon Diggs has been out with a groin injury for the past couple of games, so we don't really know what's going on with that. Just a quick side note, Stephon Diggs will be playing in the game this weekend against the Browns in London. So it's good that he's back and appears to be healthy. He said he's good to go and feels fine. But they have been winning without their top players in these 3 skill positions. And the reason that they've been winning is because guys have been stepping up greatly. Guys like Casey Keenum at quarterback, Latavius Murray and Jerick McKinnon filling in for the running back role of Dalvin Cook. And with Aaron Rodgers being out the majority of the rest of the season, it's very likely that the Minnesota Vikings will end up winning the NFC North and making the playoffs. As for winning the Super Bowl, look, it can obviously happen, but the chances are not great. The Vikings are very good and all, and I do firmly believe that they should stick with Casey Keenum the rest of the year. He brings a lot of energy to that team. He's stepped in. He's done his role. I think he's earned that spot. Even with the possibility of Teddy Bridgewater coming back, I would rather not have him possibly lose his leg again. And Sam Bradford is still battling with a knee injury as well, so he is kind of hit and miss. And from what we saw of him the last time he came in, yeah, a little embarrassing. Don't want to see that again. I personally believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are by far the best team in the NFC with Carson Wentz right now. So overall, I'm not saying that the Vikings are not going to win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying that it's pretty unlikely. But that's just my opinion, and that's just how I feel, and I would love to know what you guys feel. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And that's going to do it for today's show of All Sorts of Sports. Let me know your comments and thoughts on the 2 stories that we covered today. And if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. Show some support for All Sorts of Sports. I should get a like just for saying all those S words in a row. Also, if you want to catch more breaking news stories, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow this channel for new videos every single week. And in the description below, I will also link the links to my Facebook page, my Twitter, and my Instagram page. Go ahead and follow those for like minute-to-minute, up-to-date. Well, not minute-to-minute. I do have to do life and things. But go ahead and follow those if you want more frequent sport updates, especially on Twitter. I know I'm pumping out stuff all the time on there that is all sports related. So go ahead and follow that. And otherwise, Sports Maniacs, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you next week.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.